Dear Cosmic Souls, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the intriguing world of chosen ones and why they always seem to be without any friends or relationships. The concept of the chosen one is a powerful and recurring theme in literature, film, and mythology. This archetypal hero, destined to save the world or fulfill an ancient prophecy, often walks a solitary path. Even when surrounded by allies or adoring masses, they often find themselves in profound isolation, carrying a unique burden that others cannot fully comprehend. Typically portrayed as figures set apart from society, these protagonists bear the immense weight of responsibility. Their destiny creates an invisible barrier, separating them from even their closest companions. This isolation isn't just physical, it's a psychological and emotional state stemming from their knowledge of their pivotal role in their world's fate. Why do we often depict chosen ones as loners? It all comes down to themes of sacrifice, burden, and destiny. There is a purpose behind the selection of these characters, and with immense power also comes immense loneliness. They must make tough decisions and bear the weight of their responsibilities alone, even if they have family or loved ones. In this video, we'll explore the 7 reasons why the chosen ones often find themselves isolated and without close relationships. Due to their radiant inner light, many chosen ones avoid having friends or romantic relationships. Their brightness often makes others uncomfortable, causing people to sense their energy and instinctively distance themselves, even without knowing them personally. This intense presence attracts attention, making relationships even more challenging. All living things, including people, pick up vibrations and frequencies. When you release a frequency, it alters the world around you. People may unconsciously notice this and feel threatened. You start to perceive things in a whole new light as your vibrational frequency rises. You become more perceptive and less tolerant of foolishness. Your peace is paramount, and you know it. If certain people in your life, whether they be friends, relatives, or close relationships, disrupt your tranquility, you should cut ties with them. You start to be pickier about the people you let into your inner circle. Even if your inner circle shrinks, those who truly appreciate you will remain. As you go through this cleansing process, you will only surround yourself with people who help you grow spiritually. Some people are powerful and strong, but they live alone. Being above the standards of this world makes you powerful, but it also makes you alone. This approach is ineffective for many people because their frequencies are higher. That's why an evaluative stance from up high is necessary. Nothing is able to evade illumination. Keep reading to find out how you may use these 7 reasons to further your spiritual growth and self-discovery. Transform your feelings of isolation into a catalyst for personal development by surrounding yourself with people who share your values. To begin with, being around too many people drains the chosen one's energy, which is why they frequently end up alone or single. People gravitate towards you due to your unique and powerful energy as a chosen individual. On the other hand, not everyone can match your vibration. You may feel completely drained due to the resulting energy imbalance. Someone close to you, whether they're a family member, a friend, or a partner, they might unconsciously take in the positive energy you emit. Your positive energy and enthusiasm draw them in, but they may not always reciprocate in a healthy way, potentially making your connection unhealthy. The inability to sustain meaningful relationships due to this continual drain of energy is draining. It might be quite a hardship to find someone who can both balance their own energy contributions and truly appreciate your brightness. For the chosen ones, having a companion who is on the same frequency as you is critical. This companion should be able to provide spiritual and emotional support without taking advantage of your energies. Because they're always trying to find a middle ground, many chosen ones would rather be alone than in a toxic relationship. For the universe to accept you, you need a companion who can both absorb your light and return it to you. Because this type of companion is rare, many chosen ones find themselves on their own. Those who wait patiently are the ones who can truly accompany them in a balanced and harmonious manner. In order to be ready to attract the perfect person when the moment is right, it is essential to concentrate on your personal and spiritual growth during this waiting period. 2. Very few people are capable of actually aiding the chosen ones, which contributes to the fact that many of them end up solitary. There is an emotional and spiritual depth to the chosen ones that the majority of people just can't fathom. By providing direction, encouragement, and hope to those around them, you have the power to aid and inspire people. However, the situation drastically changes when you receive genuine assistance. Few people can provide the same level of empathy and support that those chosen can, so you often turn to yourself for the fortitude and inspiration you require. Even when things are going well and your talents are getting a lot of attention, this may make the journey seem very lonely. Most people lack the resources to address the profound spiritual and emotional needs of you are dealing with. So even when you are in the company of many, you may still experience feelings of isolation. Though it may be difficult, it presents a chance for learning and development. By relying on your own inner power and connecting with other enlightened individuals, the chosen ones are able to receive the kind of support and guidance they require. Although it may take some time, finding a connection of this kind is critical for your health and spiritual growth. Because of this, many prefer to remain alone until you find those who can truly aid you. The third reason chosen people often find themselves alone or single is the need for inner healing. Carrying severe wounds is a common experience for those who are chosen. These wounds often stem from unresolved traumas and events from one's past, particularly those experienced during childhood. After experiencing these wounds, it may be difficult to establish close, meaningful connections because they can build emotional blocks. The planet's energy frequently calls upon the chosen ones during times of spiritual transformation and ascension to confront and repair these past injuries. While going through this process, you could have flashbacks to your childhood or relive traumatic experiences that they need to let go of. Although this release is necessary for your spiritual development, it may be a very difficult and lonely process. Some members of the chosen ones community are extremely sensitive, soaking up the energy of those around them. Because of your heightened sensitivity, you require a secure setting free from disruptions so that you can recover. When people are alone, they're able to reflect on their lives, learn about themselves, and overcome their weaknesses by facing their fears and gaining insight. Many report feeling lonely while they recover. Because the path to recovery is unique to each individual, no one else can ever comprehend the breadth and depth of their experience. This time apart, although brief, will help you develop relationships that are more harmonious and healthy in the long run. When you mend your broken hearts, you fortify yourself and get in touch with your authentic self, which in turn draws others who share their vibration. Consequently, many find themselves all alone during this time of transition because the need for inner healing is both essential and inevitable. The fourth reason many people end up alone or single is because the type of connection that the chosen ones need takes a long time to come to fruition. To be in a peaceful relationship with a chosen one must be on the same frequency as them due to their high energy and vibration. Sublime relationships are out of the question for the chosen people. The same goes for those whose spiritual and emotional depths differ greatly from your own. It takes time to find someone who speaks to a chosen one on a deep level. When the stars align, You will meet a soulmate who shares your consciousness and can provide the necessary energetic, spiritual, and emotional support. The quest for profound compatibility is both vital and what makes waiting so difficult. While we wait, we should prioritize our personal development. We can gain a better understanding of ourselves, pursue interests, and connect with the divine. The chosen ones must spend this time apart if they are to be ready for a healthy and fulfilling relationship down the road. The haste to find a life mate could cause you to settle for relationships that aren't a suitable fit and don't address your core values and goals. Furthermore, during this waiting period, the cosmos molds and prepares your perfect spouse. In order to meet and form a genuine connection, both parties must be prepared and in sync. This process of mutual preparation is critical to ensure each person is really prepared to support one another and grow as a unit when you do eventually get together. As a result, the chosen ones must be patient and accept this waiting time. You must have faith that everything is falling into place for you to find a soulmate and that the cosmos is on your side. Many chosen ones end up alone because they are waiting for the right soulmate who vibrates at the same frequency, and it will happen according to your belief. So be patient and be happy and grateful that your soulmate is on the way. The fifth reason for the chosen one's frequent single status is their profound emotional scars from past experiences. One's being single is due to their profound emotional scars from years ago. These mental and physical wounds leave scars that take time to heal. After experiencing pain, the chosen ones may withdraw from others and their connections, making them distrustful of those around them. These scars can originate from a wide range of places, including toxic relationships, adverse encounters with family or friends, or just plain old adverse luck. Due to your heightened sensitivity and capacity for empathy, you experience these traumas to a greater extent. You may have trouble opening up and trusting others since you have held on to these wounds for so long. Previous injuries can also shape defensive patterns. You often build walls around your heart as a subconscious defense mechanism. Although these protective measures are reasonable, they hinder the development of new, profound relationships. Reluctance to get emotionally invested due to past hurt might cause lonely spells that last for a long time. It usually takes a long time for these wounds to heal because the procedure is so complicated. In order to know ourselves and let go of previous hurts, we must commit to self-awareness and acceptance. Psychotherapy, contemplation, spiritual practices, and most importantly, an introspective examination of our own experiences can all play a role in this process. Being alone during this time of recuperation can have its advantages and disadvantages. Because you are separated from others, you are able to confront your suffering in solitude. On the other hand, it may be a time of considerable uncertainty and self-reflection with little outside help. This path to healing is necessary for us to reintegrate into society and form healthy relationships. In order to find a spouse who can truly appreciate and value your profound emotions, it is essential to heal from previous hurts. Once you have experienced complete healing, only then will you be prepared to commit to a life partner who fully understands you. Being alone or solitary is a preparation for something higher. This is why many chosen ones will find ourselves in this situation. When the cosmos selects you, it has a magnificent plan for your life, which may require you to spend some time alone to prepare. These times of seclusion are molding and refining you to fulfill a significant and impactful destiny. These solitary stints are not haphazard but planned. During these periods, the world works to fortify your bond with the divine, refine your abilities, and make you more resilient. You are free to concentrate on your own personal and spiritual development without the interference of a relationship. You should discover who you are, what you love, and how your faith can strengthen you now. Furthermore, being alone helps you connect with your own self and find your life's purpose. This alignment is crucial for the complete and effective performance of your chosen role. Other people's constant presence in your life may cloud your revelations and insights about your journey and purpose at this time. As part of this preparation, you must also be mentally and physically ready to begin the next phase of your life. The cosmos is preparing each of us individually. Don't forget about the individuals who will join you on your upcoming journeys. Allies, friends, and potential romantic partners are also going through personal growth spurts. Everyone will be ready to support each other meaningfully, and the meeting will take place at the appropriate time. Solitude will also test and strengthen your emotional independence. Building self-confidence and self-love begins with learning to be content and whole on your own. You can't rely on the other person to affirm your existence or pleasure. This is crucial for any future relationships. Rather, you'll approach any future relationships with a well-rounded and healthy self, prepared to share your life with the other person. Many people fail to understand or accept the depth of the chosen person's soul. And this brings us to our 7th point. The chosen ones are not afraid of being alone. The chosen ones possess a profound understanding of life and the universe. That might be scary for someone who isn't yet at this level of consciousness. You have a profound insight that allows you to perceive beyond what meets the eye. You can sense the energies around you and decipher the underlying motives. Your ability to see through people's facades can make them feel vulnerable and exposed around you. Rather than confront their own realities, many would rather remain hidden and avoid this kind of openness. Additionally, chosen people seek deep relationships. Surface-level interactions and meaningless chatter fail to meet their emotional and spiritual needs. They desire genuine connections where they may express themselves freely. But many individuals would rather remain on the surface where they feel safest than plunge to such depths. Those who are not used to such intense energy may also find their presence too overwhelming. Some may find themselves uneasy or inadequate due to their intense devotion to truth and fairness. Because individuals are naturally wary of things they do not fully comprehend or have no power over, a natural separation may ensue. This profound spirituality is both a test and an advantage. Many have come to realize that being alone isn't a weakness, but rather a divinely ordained path to higher things. Being chosen is a sign that you are being molded, that your soul is being strengthened, and that your spirit is being aligned with the great purpose that you are meant to complete. Patience, self-reflection, and healing are necessary steps along this road. Staying alone doesn't mean you're falling behind. On this solo adventure, you'll have the opportunity to rediscover yourself, which will set you up for connections and love that speak to your spirit. Know that the feelings of loneliness won't last forever. It's just a phase of growth to bring you to your fullest conscious potential, and for the much-needed time for everything to align with your divine purpose. Post your agreement in the comments, and hit the like button to help spread the word. With your support, the video will rise in the algorithm, and our community of selected souls will become stronger and united in our mission. I appreciate you sticking around till the very end. The world needs your light, and your trip is significant. For other videos about evolution and spirituality, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, peace and enlightenment to you all.